Hello, everyone. Let's talk about account retention and expansion. Expansion in the existing customer base and retention of those existing customers is critical. Think about if you're a SaaS company with $10 million worth of reoccurring revenue with a retention rate of 90%. That means that before you even think about this year's revenue, you've got to generate $1 million worth of revenue to cover up for that lack of retention. So, where does the problem start? It starts with companies use the same tools that they use for new account customer acquisition to pursue retention and expansion of their existing customer base. They also use client success, which is focused primarily on just servicing the account, thinking that if an account is satisfied, that they will buy more. I'm going to share, first of all, a recent Gartner study with you. Well, as you can see here, superior service does not drive growth. This is the Gartner study that I was just referencing. As you can see, product success, not significant. Aggressive selling, not significant. So what does provide additional growth and expansion within the customer base? You have to provide your customers with a unique critical perspective that actually helps improve their business. You have to lay out a vision for improving it, and that requires a business case. And you have to outline the ROI. So you have to provide the financial benefit of buying more of your solution. Let's go now to the Zebrafi remote guided selling system, and let's show you how we address these issues. Okay, I had to make sure that I was sharing with you. A lot of times, companies provide their sellers with the same tool set, but you have to fundamentally change how you approach existing customers. What tends to happen over time is that the relationship with the account starts to settle in at a different level. So before you build a business case and create that teaching moment for your existing customer and demonstrate the financial benefits of staying with you, but also expanding with you have to view the customer from a different perspective. In previous demonstrations, we've shown you zebra scoring as applies to new account opportunities. Now we're going to talk about where you start with an existing customer. With an existing customer, you score the opportunity at the account level, not the individual opportunity level. And the reason you do this is because this is going to help you stack rank this account in terms of what is the value of this account to you over the next, say, 3, 5, or maybe even as many as 10 years. And that comes from how well you fit overall across the account, across all of the opportunities and use cases. The lifetime value of the account is also critical in determining how often you're going to touch this account and what type of resources you're going to apply. Now let's go to our business case. This is where it also is unique. When you're working with an existing customer, what you do is you go into the business case and you set the best practice statement at the level that you know the account is performing. So you talk to internal people who interface with the account. You talk with those who have the most and are closest to that customer. And you determine, not collaboratively with them in this particular case, but on your own, where they are in terms of best practice adoption. Now, in this case, let's say relative to larger deals, we collaboratively decide internally inside of our company that the account is 50% of the way there. What's left then is the amount of value that they're still leaving on the table because they're not using you in a best practice way. Let's do that for higher win rate as well. Again, we internally set the score. We had originally started that they were at 50% before they even bought from us. Now we assess internally that they're at 50%. This is what's going to be left here in the business case is the incremental value that they're still leaving on the table that they have not yet realized. Do you see why this would be a great message for getting back in front of the decision maker? The other problem that happens when an account is relegated to the client success team is that the relationship starts to settle in at the user level versus at the power level when you originally scored the business. What this gives you the ability to do is deliver a message that is power worthy again and get back in front of the decision maker. What your message fundamentally is that you'd like to show him or her how they can get more value from what they're already paying you for. This then provides you with an opportunity to figure out what is the best way to make sure that they get best practice value. Do they need additional product? Do they need additional services? Now, hopefully, you see how this satisfies all the requirements that Gartner laid out in their latest report. You have to bring something that it creates a vision for their business. You have to create a business case and you have to show the ramifications of not doing that. Good luck and good selling. And we'll see you on the next one.